forces and kinematics. We're going to use dynamics and kinematics together. Kinematics is a study of motion, and forces is how it moves. Okay, so we're going to go through a few questions. These questions are a little bit more involved because we are bridging between dynamics and kinematics. Okay, first question. We have 20 kg sled is pulled with 50 Newton forward while friction pushes back with 18 newtons. If the sled starts from rest, how long does it take to reach 12 meters per second? All right, first thing we got to do, we're going to write down what we do know. We know the mass is 20 kg. We know the force applied forward is 50 Newton. Force of friction we know is 18 Newton. We know the initial velocity V0. Actually, let's put it in VI. That is 0 meters per second. And then we also know that V final that we want to reach at is 12 meters per second. We don't know the acceleration. Okay. And we also need to find, it says how long does it take. So that means time we don't know, but we have to find. All right. First of all, what is the net force? Well, the net force is 50 Newton applied, subtract away the friction that's pushing it back. So the net force will be 32 Newton. That's your net force, F net. Once we get that, then we can use the Newton's second law right there. So now that we have that, we can solve for acceleration. And again, you can use the formula for acceleration, plug numbers in, you will get 32 Newton on top divided by the mass, which is 20 kg. Okay, let's see what we get. And you get 1.6 meters per second squared. That's your acceleration of the system. Okay, very good. Now that we have the acceleration, we can use kinematics formula easily. The formula that uses the VI, VF on acceleration and time. This V final is equal to V initial plus AT. And here we're going to plug in the numbers. 12 meters per second is equal to 0 meters per second plus 1.6 meters per second squared. And then we want to solve for time. Okay, that's how you're going to solve for time. And we will get 7.5 seconds. I removed the units in here, 12 divided by 1.6, just to show you what's happening. You're solving for t, and that's what you will get. All right, so this is the answer to this question. All right, how long does it take? Excellent. Let's look at another question. Example 2, a 5 kg box is pushed with 14 Newton across a rough surface with 4 Newton friction. If it starts from rest, how far does it travel in 3 seconds? Okay, so let's write up what we do know. We have the mass 5.0 kg. We have the force applied or forward is 14 Newton. We have the force of friction is 4.0 Newton. We know that the V initial is 0 meters per second, and we know V final, we don't know. We want to know the distance that it goes, and we know that time is 3.0 seconds. First, we got to find the net force. So F net, we have the applied force, subtract away the friction force, so 14 Newton, subtract away 4.0 Newton, so that is 10 Newton. That is the net force. Now that we have this, we can use Newton's second law, ma, to find the acceleration. Okay, so here it is. Acceleration is equal to, when you manipulate this, you get 10.0 Newton divided by 5.0 kg, and that is 2.0 meters per second squared. Once we have the acceleration, because in here we didn't have the acceleration, right? We didn't have that. We have to find that. All right, now that we have that, we can use one of the kinematics formula that involves the d, the distance, okay? Which is right here. That's what we're going to use, okay? So here you go. Let's plug in the numbers. We have 0. So the VI, the initial velocity is 0. So that's basically 0 because times by time, that's irrelevant. That becomes 0. 1 half, and then you add 1 half, 2.0 meters per second squared. And then time is 3.0 second squared. And then you do the math and you'll get 9 meters. Okay, that is the answer to this question, example 2. Remember that you are always using the net force. Okay, that's the key part for this question. All right, we have example 3. 1.2 kg toy car starts from rest and travels 4.5 meters in 3 seconds on a frictionless surface. What net force acted on the car? So this is actually going backwards. First, we're going to use kinematics, then we're going to use dynamics and Newton's second law. So let's write up what we do know. We know that the mass is 1.2 kg. We know that the initial velocity is 0 meters per second. We know the distance that it travels is 4.5 meters, and we know the time that it takes is 3.0 seconds. We don't know the acceleration, okay? And we want to know the force, which is F net. So the first thing we're going to do, we're going to solve for the acceleration. That's what we have to do. All right, so what are we going to use? Kinematics formula that involves the acceleration, distance, and initial velocity and time, which is VIT again squared. All right, plug in the numbers, 4.5 meters. VI, this is 0, okay, because at the end, 0 times anything is 0, it's because the initial velocity is 0, and then plus 1 half, and then acceleration we don't know, but we do know the time, which is 3.0 seconds squared. Now we're solving for the acceleration. This is 9, so that would be 4.5 times a. This is the numerical value of 1 half times 9. That's 3 squared, that's 4.5. So a, the acceleration is 1.0 meters per second squared. So now that we have the acceleration of the toy cart, now we can go ahead and find out what the net force is. And then we're going to use the Newton's second law. So here it is, F is equal to ma. Remember, that's the net force, okay? And here it is. You just plug in the numbers. That is 1.2 kg times 1.0 meters per second squared. And then force is 1.2 Newton. All right. So make sure you go through each of these questions again. Check out the quiz in the description or a pinned comment below, and check out the next video in the series, and also review the other videos that I am putting a link through. Okay, until next time.